But being famous really sucks, man. Like, it's so unhuman. Like, I can't remember his name, but there was this classical pianist that said it's actually unnatural and actually detrimental to a human to have that much admiration, because it actually changes the way you think.
Andre turned down every invitation to celebrate.
You didn't feel the urge or desire to?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Like, I don't necessarily like looking back.
They probably turned down $100 million just on shows. You know what I mean? At that time when that record came out, it was just like, you gotta realize he put the record out. We in LA, they win 6 Grammys, and he went dark. Cause everybody wanted him then, and he was just like, oh no.
In the hip-hop galaxy, drop the name Andre Benjamin, better known as Outkast's Andre 3000, and watch heads nod in respect. The dude's influence stretches wide, touching everyone from Travis Scott to Future and Childish Gambino, cementing his status as a universally revered figure in the rap game. Andre 3000 ain't just any rapper. He's the lyrical genius your favorite rapper looks up to. His mastery and unique flow have made him a legend, so much so that when Kendrick Lamar, the undisputed contemporary king of lyrical complexity, was gearing up to release Good Kid, M.A.A.D City, securing Andre's blessing was top on his checklist. Andre's legendary status, built alongside Big Boi through Outkast's 6 epic studio albums, is virtually unparalleled. Yet despite the potential for a grand comeback, Andre seems content stepping away from the rap hustle. These days, he's more likely to grace an open mic night with his flute in hand than lay down tracks in a studio, bringing none of the superstar ego you'd expect from a rap titan of his caliber. So, what drove Andre to step back from the rap scene that adores him? Dodging the conventional path has left Andre open to some side-eye and snickers, but for him, it's all about marching to the beat of his own drum. In a heart-to-heart in 2020 with the iconic producer Rick Rubin, Andre spilled that his rap game confidence has dipped, and the fire to undertake a hefty project just ain't there anymore. Despite this, Andre threw a curveball with New Blue Sun, his first solo outing, but it's far from the rap comeback fans anticipated. The album dives deep into experimental waters, mixing flute melodies with a cocktail of acoustic and electronic beats. Inspired by spiritual jazz maestros and minimalist maestros, it's a bold leap from rap, leaving folks scratching their heads, pondering why Andre chose to veer off from a genre that still chants his name among the greats. The reason behind Andre's shift from the rap limelight is layered, varying depending on who's telling the story. Yet, it's clear Andre 3000's journey is a quest for genuine self-expression, seeking artistry that transcends rap's boundaries and expectations. Andre's stance on stepping back from the limelight isn't just about rap music, but more about dodging the intense fame that tags along. The kudos from fellow artists doesn't resonate with him if it's not vibing internally. His journey with the music that catapulted him to stardom has veered into lanes he didn't foresee. In a candid 2018 chat with GQ, he admitted that music wasn't hitting the same, leaving him in search of something more fulfilling.
He's one of the first person I played the album for.
What does that mean to you? I mean, reflecting music.
Yeah, means everything, man, just off the fact, I've been a fan since day one.
The problem with being successful is that you can do whatever you do, times 10, Andre reflected, and no one to stop you. You can easily go down the wrong path and you get into that place, and the thing that brings you out is other people.
Being famous really sucks, man. Like, it's so unhuman. Like, I can't remember his name, but there was this classical pianist that said it's actually unnatural and actually detrimental to a human to have that much admiration, because it actually changes the way you think. It changes the way you move. I'm coming to grips with it, I think, because I'm older now. Like, I really see it as I'm just being used for something. You know what I mean? And I'm happy that I'm being used in a greater scheme. Like, I kind of have looked at my whole career and looked at where I am now, and I kind of feel like I'm a catalyst kind of artist, where I'll do a thing that I naturally do, and then, people see it, and then the reaction of that spawns other things to happen, you know what I mean? So I'm always watching, well, how am I being used? Like, what's happening? Yeah. Like, what's going on right now, And you can't be mad at that.
Since Outkast's Curtain Call, Andre has dabbled in various ventures, from an ambitious but ultimately unsuccessful foray into high fashion with Benjamin Bixby to a nixed animated series, Class of 3000. Despite these hiccups, he values the creative journey and the wisdom it imparts. Failure doesn't faze him. Instead, he savors the freedom to create on his own terms. Andre's unique stance comes from prioritizing the essence of his work over fame or commercial success. He's unyielding in his artistic integrity, as evident when he chose not to bend to fit the mold for Kanye West's Donda with the Queen album concept. Andre's longing to step out of the fame's glare was so intense that, as Big Gip reveals, Outkast has said no to jaw-dropping offers since they dialed down on touring in the early 2000s. For example, Outkast passed on a golden opportunity to light up the stage at the Super Bowl halftime show in 2015. Big Boi disclosed that a clash of visions with Dr. Dre over the performance lineup caused them to back out. "We were supposed to perform at the Super Bowl," Big Boi recounted. "We had 2 songs, The Way You Move and He-Ya, and Dre didn't want to split the songs up. He didn't want to cut the songs. He wanted to do both songs. They was like, y'all can't do it." Nonetheless, Outkast reunited for a 20th anniversary tour in 2014, gracing 40 festivals worldwide, proving their bond and shared musical legacy remain unbreakable despite stepping away from the constant spotlight. In the same breath that year, Andre opened up to The Fader about his mixed feelings regarding the reunion tour. "I didn't want to do the tour," he admitted. "We hadn't performed in 10 years. It was old songs. I'm like, how am I going to present these songs? I don't have anything new to say." Yet, the narrative around Andre's disdain for the limelight isn't just about his career. It's also tangled up with the drama swirling around his personal life. As many fans are aware, Andre and Erykah Badu share a son, 7 Sirius Benjamin, a relationship that's been in the public eye. However, it wasn't Erykah stirring the pot in terms of Andre's romantic life making headlines. Rather, it was his alleged ties and supposed marriage to April Bamba, a hip-hop journalist recently caught up in controversy for racially offensive behavior towards black women online. The situation escalated in January last year when a social media user went public with accusations of receiving hateful messages for close to a year from an unidentified sender. The harassment reportedly kicked off following her Instagram post featuring Andre. She received a message with a picture of Andre's rumored significant other, April, accompanied by the text, "This is the face of a real queen. This is the face of the woman who has the king of rap by her side as you. Dusty jealous, hating African females envy the life of Mrs. April Benjamin." Following the earlier incident, another individual came forward, sharing a similar experience after featuring Andre 3000 on his Instagram. He claimed to have received an email loaded with warnings, stating, "Watch your BS. April is a queen, stop posting her husband. Andre will never be gay and he will never be your man, nor any of you city scoundrels. Jealous because of our culture and her being Asian. Pathetic." This unsettling event raises eyebrows, whether it's the work of an overzealous Andre fan or possibly messages coming directly from his partner. The situation reeks of unnecessary hostility. The speculation among the fan base is that April herself might be the one behind these aggressive messages. A user on X expressed shock. "Finding out Andre 3000 has a racist and homophobic Thai wife was absolutely not on my bingo card this year. This B is nuts." Another chimed in, pointing fingers at Andre 3000's racist Asian wife who harassed any black woman who talks to him. While there's no concrete proof pinning these messages on Andre's significant other, the accusations have certainly stirred the pot, casting a shadow of doubt over Andre in some fans' eyes. Conversely, a segment of Andre's fan base argues that this hyper-focus on celebrities' personal lives and the drama surrounding them is the very reason Andre chose to distance himself from the limelight, opting for a more reserved lifestyle. Regardless of the personal controversies, Andre's legacy in hip-hop stands unblemished. His artistic journey and personal choices have always underscored his distinctiveness in the industry. Setting personal matters aside, it's widely acknowledged that Andre 3000 remains a towering figure in music, celebrated for a career that never compromised on artistic integrity for fame or financial gain. One fan said, "I always loved him. He was so different. Some people just don't truly know high vibrational when they see it. He is running his own race. I feel what he's saying being in that valley stage of life. But when you high vibrational, it doesn't matter what people say because you're running your own race. Much love, Andre." And another person wrote, "There isn't a single person in the black community qualified to judge this man for anything. He literally keeps to himself and says nothing to anyone after killing the rap game for 20 years. He left the game and became a hermit doing the things he loves. What are a bunch of bitter people going to say to faze him? Andre left this world a long time ago. He on another plane of existence. In the midst of controversy, Andre 3000's legacy remains untouched. A true pioneer in hip-hop, his choice to step back highlights a quest for authenticity over fame. As the drama unfolds, it's clear Andre's impact goes beyond music, leaving fans eagerly watching, respecting his journey and unparalleled contribution to the industry. Hit that like button and subscribe for the best updates on all hip-hop news.